Hey everybody, so today I'm doing a Java Bukkit plugin tutorial. So first you're going to need Eclipse. This is a really basic plugin. It's basically just like a clear inventory, and it comes in handy actually. So you're going to go to eclipse.org and click over here, download Eclipse. And you're going to want this one right here, Eclipse IDE for Java developers. IDE is Integrated Development Environment. You have the downloads over here. I have Windows 64, but if you have Linux or Mac or whatever, you can just download the one that's correct for you. And next you're going to go to dl.bukkit.org and click right here, download the recommended build for CraftBukkit, but I already have it, so I don't need to. So once you have Eclipse, open it up. I'm just going to change my workspace to this tutorial folder on my desktop that I created. Here it is. Okay. And just let it load. Alright. So you're going to click right here directly to the workbench. So over here in Package Explorer, you're going to right click, New, Java Project, and we're going to call it ClearInv. You can just click Finish. Right click, New Package. The way they do this is basically if you own like a URL, you can do it backwards and then like your name and the name of the plugin. So say hypothetically speaking I owned google.com, I would type com.google.myname.clearinv, something like that. Or another way of doing it, if you don't own a domain, you can type me dot then your name then dot then the plugin name. But I'm not gonna do that either, because typically the way I do it is sometimes I do it my in-game username, so notero1997 dot and then the name of the plugin, but I like to do it just notero dot clearinv, or just dot clear. I think that would be easier. So I'm just gonna click Finish, and I'm gonna right click on the package, New Class, and this I name the same as the plugin, so ClearInv, because this is your main, but it's only going to be the only class we have. So now what you're going to do is right click on your project, click Properties. Over here on the sidebar, click Java Build Path. Then you're going to click Libraries and Add External Jars. And this is where the CraftBukkit comes in that we downloaded. So I have it right here, CraftBukkit 1.3.1. You're going to click Open, OK, and so now you have this library, and it has all the stuff in it. Bunch of stuff. So, yeah, that's for all your imports and everything. So, the way to start out any Java Bukkit plugin is to start out with extends Java plugin. Whoops, plugin. And this is going to be underlined because I need to import it. So right here, import. Alright, so now we're going to type public void on enable. And remember, Java is case sensitive, so make sure your cases are always correct. And open bracket, enter. And then after this one, same thing, public void on disable. Oops, if I could spell. And same thing, open bracket. So basically this is what you'd put in your main. It's so that when the plugin, when the server starts, the plugin enables. When the server stops, the plugin disables. And always remember, always make sure your brackets are all matched up. So Eclipse has this feature where if you click where one open bracket is, it'll show you the closed bracket. So open bracket, there's the closed bracket for the main entire class. Open, close. So that's basically very handy. So now you're going to type public boolean. Okay, so a boolean is basically a statement that is going to return something. Alright, so on command sender, and then you name it. I name it sender, and comma command. I'm gonna name that CMD, and then string label string, and then you're gonna need those, and then args, and then an open bracket, enter, there's your close bracket. And it's alright to have errors. That actually means it's working. These two, you need to import them. So hover over it, import, hover over it, import. And this is supposed to do that. It should be underlined. So don't freak out if you have a error, because that's supposed to happen. So now we're gonna add a couple of if statements. So if CMD, because that's what we named it, dot get name, those parentheses dot equals ignore case, and now here's where you're going to put in the name of the command. So we're just going to call it clear. Alright. So open bracket, enter, there's your close bracket. I just like to make them so you can see them like that better. Next if statement, if sender instance of player, and I believe player, yep, is going to need to be imported. Alright, so let's import player, and yep, that should be underlined. Okay, so now we're going to type player, because that's what we're going to name it, is equal to player, and then sender, because that's your command sender is going to be your player. Alright, so next you're going to type player.get inventory .clear, and now when this is basically this is basically done right here. It's going to clear your inventory when you type clear, but not yet. And if you want to add a message when you clear it, you type player.send message, send message, chat color, and you can add any color. Preferably my favorite is dark aqua, but you can make it any color you want. So I should just choose a random one. No, why not? Yeah, but I'll do dark aqua. I like that. And then space plus space inventory cleared. Okay. So semicolon to end your statement. Alright, so now enter. So now we're not returning anything. Or no, we're returning these two are basically connected to these blocks. So see, this one is this, and this one is this one. Those are two blocks. So after those two blocks, well, first you're going to type return true, because you're going to return, it's true that these two are connected to these two. Not exactly what it means, but you still have to return true, and you're not returning anything after that. So you're going to type return false. I'm just trying to explain this best I can. It's kind of hard to explain, but yeah. So basically that's all your code that you're going to need. So now you're going to right click on source, new file. name it plugin.yml. And I don't want my text editor open here, so I'm just going to take it right here from my sidebar and drag it onto here, and it'll come up right here. So we're going to type name ClearInv version 1 main. This is very important. It's your package name dot and then your main class. And never put .java because that's just like the file type. So you're gonna type notro.clear or whatever you named it .clearinv. Alright, and now you're gonna type commands, and then you're gonna type clear. And then you're going to type description, and then clears your inventory, and dash usage slash clear. Alright, so that should be correct. And if it's not correct, you can highlight this, Control C. And to check it, you can go to Google and type YAML parser, and you can click on this one right here and just paste it there. And if it's not correct, you can just fix what's wrong and it will fix it. What's this? What's wrong here? Mapping values. Alright, well, I just moved these backspace. So, yeah, those are correct. But, yeah, so my plugin.yml is correct. So, I'm gonna close out of this YML parser. So, yeah, that's correct. So, everything here should be correct. So, my folder right here, tutorial, I have a test server set up. And, there's my old build of this, so there's no plugins in here. So, yeah, I'll just run it to show you. There's no plugins here. So, yeah, I'm gonna close out of that. So, now we just have to compile it. So, file, export, Java jar file, ClearInv, and I'm going to put it in. We're already in the tutorial folder. Test server plugins. As you can see, there's none in there, so we're going to call it clearinv.jar. Okay, save. Next. This is basically a feature if you're doing a plugin with, say, a lot of commands or something like that, and you need to keep testing it. You can type /clearinv, because that's the name of the package, and then /out.jar escape. Okay, and then just click finish, and then that will appear right here. So instead of having to go to all that export and everything, you can just double click here and just click finish, and it'll compile it. So that's an easier way of doing it. So let's go test it out. Start up the server. Hopefully no errors. Oh no, hang on. What did we do wrong? 1 second. Alright, so I just recompiled it, so I'm gonna try it out again, and alright, it worked this time, thank God. So I think all that was wrong was in my, I just rearranged my brackets and stuff, so, and I changed, yeah, I just moved my brackets around and stuff, and you know, I moved these ones back and stuff, these ones back, made sure all my spaces were correct, made sure my commands were correct, and my plugin.yml is all correct. So yeah, I just compiled that, so I'll just show you again. File, export, jar file, ClearInv, and right here, finish. So, reload. Yeah, so you can see right here, loading ClearInv version 1 and enabled it. So, let's go test it out. I'll just minimize all this for now, open up Minecraft, and as you can see, this is Minecraft 1.3.1, and I'll show you again right here just to ensure it is Minecraft 1.3.1. So, multiplayer, and all my servers were deleted for some reason, but, so localhost, I can just localhost just to make sure, join server. And this is a new server I just set up. Interesting place to spawn. There we go. Wow. Nice terrain. Alright, so we can type /pl, and there it is, right there. ClearInv. So that means it's loaded on the server correctly. So, why is this music playing? Options. Okay. So, let's test it out. So, let's just throw some random stuff into our inventory. Throw these in there. Some stuff in there. Alright, so, yeah. So, all the stuff, this is all here. Not trying to trick anyone with anything. So, let's test it out. /clear. Actually, first I want to show you /help. And it's right there. Clear, and then, so this takes the usage and the description right here, and it shows you, clears your inventory, because that is what we told it to type right here. Clears your inventory. So, /clear. And look at that. Nothing in my inventory. Nothing here. And it says in chat, inventory cleared. Clear. So, you know. And only you can see that, because it's player.sendMessage, so it only sends a message to the command sender, which is you. So, yeah, I hope you liked it. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Thanks. And if you have any questions, just leave it in the comments, and I'll try to get back to you on that. Alright, thanks. Bye.